Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Isabella's Quick Recipes. Today I'm going to show you how to make a Greek dessert. As you saw in the title, socolatopita. This is a Greek sponge cake. It's chocolate and it's just drenched in a chocolate syrup. This cake is crazy. I've been looking forward to it all week. So let's go ahead and get started.
Won't you give me sweetness and light for my restless mind?
Starting off with this syrup, in a saucepan, you're gonna wanna mix equal parts sugar and water. Typically, this cake will just have a cinnamon stick, but since it is the holiday season, this week is Thanksgiving, I'm gonna be adding a few spices, 3 cloves and 3 little allspice. You can add these or you can omit them. I wanted this to be really spicy and delicious. And we're gonna add orange zest also. I love this cake for this time of year because I don't know about you, but I always choose like the chocolate desserts anytime I go to like a dinner party. So this is perfect because everyone is just gonna be blown away when they see all the chocolate sauce gushing out of this cake. It always surprises everyone. The orange goes very well with all the cinnamon and even with the chocolate. Like chocolate and orange goes so well together, especially when it's like dark chocolate. And here I have the cocoa powder. This is 4 tablespoons. Oh my God, it smells so good already. You're gonna bring this up to a boil and then just lower it and simmer this for maybe like 5 minutes. You want it just to become really thick and delicious looking. Here I have a standing mixer. You could do this by hand with a whisk, but the eggs need to whip up and like triple in volume. So unless you want really sore hands after, you gotta get out your standing mixer or a handheld mixer. We're gonna whip this with the sugar. You wanna set your timer and beat these for at least 10 minutes because we're making a sponge cake here. The reason the cake has to be really spongy is so that it sucks up all the liquid like a sponge. And if you didn't whip these eggs up so that they were tripled in volume, the cake is gonna be a little bit more like lighter and fluffy, and then it's just gonna become a little bit too soggy for all of that syrup that we're gonna be pouring on top. This is what it looks like. We're gonna add the milk and the melted butter. All right, lastly for the dry ingredients, anytime you're working with cocoa powder, you wanna sift it because as you can see, there is just a lot of lumps in here. This is flour, and then I have baking soda, baking powder, and salt. This complete recipe is always listed in the description box down below. Who's excited for all the Christmas cookies this holiday season? If you guys are new to my channel, be sure to subscribe because I mostly have a bunch of dessert recipes on my channel, especially during the holiday season. Okay guys, here's all the dry. Now I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna take all the wet ingredients and I'm just gonna add it in. You could have just sifted this right into the wet ingredients, but I wanted to just do it this way. Just so I don't make a mess, because I always make such a mess. Oh, that's just the fun part of baking, is all the cleanup after. Mix this up very gently. We may need a whisk. I'm gonna use the whisk and just kind of break it up. Ooh, this batter is thick and delicious. Another note is make sure that your milk was kind of room temp, just so that it dissolves that cocoa powder. You don't want anything cold. Also take your eggs out the morning of. You could also take your eggs out the day before. The butter was melted. That one I usually just take out the night before also. It smells like hot chocolate. I haven't had a hot chocolate in a minute. That sounds really good right now, especially with that chocolate sauce. I'm gonna bake this for around 25 to 30 minutes at 350. Look at our chocolate syrup. It is just boiling away like toxic lava. This part is optional. To this chocolate sauce, I'm gonna be adding some semi-sweet chocolate so that it could just melt and be like even more indulgent. The heat is off. Make sure you turn off the heat because we just want to melt the chocolate with all the hot liquid, not with the actual fire. Stick a knife in, and when the knife comes out clean, you know your cake is ready. All right, guys, here is the cake. Ooh, it looks so good. Now for the fun part. Look at this syrup. I'm gonna just pour it right on top. Oh my god. As you can tell, I made extra syrup, so this could be extra juicy. You guys, the cake is ready. This cake was really fast to make. Look how it just glistens. Let's go ahead and try a slice. Like I always say, if you're a texture person, this cake is right up your alley. If you're someone that doesn't like wet things, you may not like this. But if you're someone who does, you're gonna be obsessed. Cheers. Mmm. Wow. It's so good. It's like explosively delicious. Oh, this is dangerous. This chocolate cake recipe is really good if you just need a good chocolate cake recipe. I'm in trouble, as usual, but I keep going back for more. Now, if you guys enjoyed this recipe, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Leave your comments down below if you try it out. And as usual, stay tuned for more quick and easy recipes, all of them always with a unique twist.